recently my daughter and I were doing this school project about Dolly Madison. She was given Dolly Madison as this person that she needed to research and explore all about her history. And so she came home with this poster that had like a few pieces of information about Dolly Madison. One of them was that Dolly Madison saved some George Washington painting. Now, in traditional form, we did some like scouring of the internet. So I was like, who's Dolly Madison? I didn't really know much about her, to be personally honest. But now I know a lot about her. And one of the things that kind of struck me as odd is in the curriculum, they said, Dolly Madison saves this painting. But when you actually do some of the deeper research, actually it was her 15-year-old slave servant who saved this painting. And she ordered him to run it. And I think the quote was, save the painting if you can. But I had a real problem with this idea that like Dolly Madison saved the painting because she actually ordered her slave, her 15-year-old slave, to save the painting. And so in that framework, it puts it out as Dolly Madison as this big, brave person who ran in and saved this painting from a burning building. But like, this is an example of how in our curriculum and in our society, we are systemically keeping back Black voices and keeping back Black history. So in our family, and this is what I did, is I talked to the teacher about it and we changed some of the wording, but our family, it's very important for us to give credit where credit is due. And so one of the things that me and my daughter do very consciously is we look at all of the history, and we try to look at multiple perspectives, including Black history perspectives, Native American perspectives. And as we go, she's 8, by the way, we can only go so far with this at this point. But like, this is a way that you as a parent can kind of systematically bring up topics around racism. And some of it is in the way that curriculum omits Black voices and the way that curriculum omits different perspectives. If we are going to have a true connection to our history in this world, then we need to look at all the voices. We need to see all of the history. We can't play with this language of like, well, we don't have to talk about slavery. No, that's a thing that happened in our history. We don't get to pick and choose what happened and what didn't happen. But there can be ways that we frame that, right? So when I talked to my daughter about it, I basically said, no, when we talk about this, it's very important for us to give credit to where credit is due. And that means that, no, it wasn't Dolly Madison. Dolly Madison helped. She did tell him to do it, but it was her slave that saved that painting. And giving credit where credit is due is one way that we can start to give voice to those who have been voiceless for a very long time. If you would like to see me, please submit a contact form at therapistinstlouis.com. Also, if you'd like to see more videos, please like and subscribe.